Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to teach you how to make this beautiful striped dress. As you can see, it has ruffles at the bottom to give it a beautiful finish. You're going to need measurements of your waist, hips and the height of the dress. I did a waist of 31.5 and hips of 43. So this is the front. You can see the waist is narrow. Then you proceed to the hips. I increased on the hips and then I made ruffles at the end. So this is how the back side will look like. As you can see, these are the straps. Okay, so the materials you're going to need for you to achieve this is these 4 different colors. You can choose the colors of your choice, okay, but I did mine with these colors. And you're also going to need a pair of scissors, a darning needle to weave off your ends, a tape measure to take the measurements, and 2 hooks. Okay, you're going to need 2 crochets, 4.5 and 3.5. Okay, so for the body of the dress you're going to use 3.5, but for the ruffles you're going to need 4.5. Okay, the yarn that I'm using is Robin. It's 100% acrylic and it's a small yarn. It's a Kenyan brand. So since it's the small yarn, we are going to double the strand. Okay, but you can use any other medium weight yarn of your choice. So let's go ahead and start on our dress. So let's begin. You're going to grab your yarn and your 3.5 millimeter crochet hook. And then you're going to make a knot. So this is how I always make my knot, that way. Now you're going to begin by making 32 chains. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I've made my 32 chains. Now let's begin row 1. Into the 3rd chain from the hook, you're going to place 2 double crochets together. So you're going to do this way, pull through 2 and pull through 2, place another double crochet, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now you're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch until the second last stitch. Okay, don't work on the last stitch. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now continue 1 double crochet in each chain. I'm on the second last chain. Now on the last chain you're going to do 3 double crochets together. 1 2 and 3. So this is how the first row looks like. Now let's go to row 2, chain 3 and turn your work. Into the first stitch, place 2 double crochets together. That way. Now you're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch until the last stitch, where you're going to place 3 double crochets together. I'm going to place 3 double crochets on the last stitch. Now let's go to row 3. I'm going to change the color, so I'm just going to attach this different color. I'm going to insert my hook to this point. I'm going to do that way, okay, and I'm going to finish off this last stitch with the different color. Okay, so cut off this one and then you continue. Now let's begin row number 3. You're going to chain 3, 2, 3, turn your work, and into the first stitch make 2 double crochets together. Now place 1 double crochet in each stitch until the last one, where you are going to place 3 double crochets together. So basically that is how the pattern is. At the beginning of each row you are doing 2 double crochets together, and at the end of that row you place 3 double crochets together. So beginning 2 double crochets and at the end 3 double crochets. So that is how you're going to work for some few rows. Then I'll show you what to do next. I'm on the last stitch. I'm making 3 double crochets in the last stitch. So this is how it is. So you're going to repeat row number 3, what we did on row number 3, doing the 3 double crochets on the end and 2 double crochets at the beginning. So you're going to repeat that until row number 21. So I'll meet you on row number 21, and don't forget to do the color change. Okay, after you are done with this green for 6 rows, you're going to do another color 6 rows, change another color 6 rows. So continue that way and I'll meet you on row number 21. I've finished making my 21 rows. Now from here we are going to do some calculations. I'm working with a waist measurement of 31.5. So you're going to minus 6 from this. You will get 25.5. So you're going to take your tape measure and measure what we already have, so that you can know how much to add on the ends. So I have without stretched it's 19.5, but when it's stretched it's 22. Yeah, it's 22. So I'm going to need 3.5 more inches. So I'm going to divide this 3.5 divided by 2, so that I can add on this side and on this side also. We'll have 1.75 on each side. So you're going to do chains on this side that will add up to 1.75 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now I'll need to remove some. I'll remove 2. Yes, so that is 1.75. So I've added 8 chains on this side, so I'm going to add 8 more chains on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Add 1 and you're going to tighten that one. So we have 8 chains here and 8 chains on this side. So now let's go to row number 22. You're going to add 2 more chains. This will act as the first double crochet. Turn your work. Into the 3rd chain from the hook, you're going to place 1 double crochet. That way. Into the next chain, place 1 double crochet. So place 1 double crochet in each chains until you have 8 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you're going to work on the body, on this middle part. So you're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, now you're not going to do more than 1 double crochet in any stitch. So continue placing 1 double crochet in each stitch until you get to this end, and work on the chains, placing 1 double crochet in each chain. Okay, so go ahead and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So I've finished this row. Now let's go to row number 23. You're going to chain 3, turn your work, and into the first chain place 1 double crochet, and place 1 double crochet in each stitch till the end of the row. I'm at the end of this row, so I finished this row. I want you to repeat what we did on this last row until we have 12 inches in total. Okay, until we have 12 inches in total. So as you can see, mine, I'm remaining with 3.5 inches for me to achieve the 12 inch. Okay, so I'm going to continue until I have 12 inches in total from the start. And don't forget to do the color change after every 6 rows of 1 color, and I'll meet you after you're done with your 12 inches. So I'm done making my 12 inches. Now from here, what you're going to do is that you're going to join these parts. Okay, this one and this one, we want to form a circle. Make chains here that will add up to the total amount of your waist measurements. Okay, so I'm just going to make those chains 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're going to decide how many chains you're going to make depending on the remaining measurements, so that it can fit your waist. Okay, it doesn't matter how many chains you make. What matters is the amount of inches you make. I'll need 4.5, so I'll have to remove some that way. Now you can continue. So you're going to join the two. So I'm just going to join these chains to the first stitch that you have on this side, the first stitch of this row. I'm going to make a slip stitch, chain 1, and I'm going to cut my yarn because it's time to switch the color. So I'm just going to cut it and start the other and start the next row with a different color. And I'm going to attach it, chain 2, and I'm going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch, including the one that we have attached. So just go ahead and place 1 double crochet in each chain, in these chains, and also in each stitch, and I'll meet you at the end. I'm almost at the end of this row, so I'm just going to join it with a slip stitch that way, chain 2, and you're going to place 1 double crochet in each stitch all round. Okay, I'm going to join the row with a slip stitch on top of the first stitch that way. So you're going to chain 2 and place 1 double crochet in each stitch all round. Okay, So you're going to do that until we have 4 inches from here. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and continue until we have 4 inches. Okay, so I'll meet you after we have the 4 inches. You can do 5 inches because you are doing those 4 inches so that you can start increasing on the hip area. Okay, so just go ahead and do the amount of stitches that you would like before you start increasing on the hips. I'll meet you after you're done with yours. So I've finished making my 4 inches. So from here you're going to do something different. You're going to do the increases on the hip area. Okay, you're going to take your stitch markers and you're going to mark 4 points on this side and on this side. So you're going to mark, let's say, here and here, then here and here. Okay, so go ahead and count and make sure it's equal and mark it. So I've marked mine, as you can see. So what you're going to do is you're going to continue with whatever you are doing on these rows, but when you get to the marked stitches, you're going to make 2 double crochets in each. That means you're going to do increases on this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, then the next one, do your increases on 4 points. The next one, do the increases. Okay, then you're going to do that until you have the size that you want for the hip. Okay, so I'm going to continue with mine until I have a hip size of 43. Then from there you are now going to continue without any increase. Then I'll meet you at the end after you've made the height that you want. Then we'll do the ruffles. Okay, so go ahead and continue and I'll see you at the end. I've finished working on the dress, but not yet finished. I've just finished working on the height. So I made 12 rows of increases. We were increasing on every row, so we were increasing on 4 points on each row. So let's say I increased 12 times 4. That's the amount of stitches that I increased. After I finished increasing, I did 31 rows of no increase. Okay, after the increases, just work no decreases and no increases until you have the height that you want. So now let us continue. We are now going to work on the ruffles. Okay, so let's get to it. Just going to continue from here. I'm just going to redo this last stitch here. Okay, so now I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this green. So I'm just going to attach it, chain 1, and into the first stitch I'm going to do 1 half double crochet. Okay, chain 1 and skip the next stitch. Into the next you're going to do 1 half double crochet. Okay, chain 1, skip 1, into the next half double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, into the next half double crochet. So go ahead and do that all round. I'll meet you here. Okay, I'm getting to the end of my row. So the last stitch that I made was on the last stitch, so I'm just going to make 1 chain, then I'll slip stitch to the first stitch here. Okay, so remember that the yarn that you are using to make this half double crochets is the color that you are going to use to make your ruffles. Okay, so I'm going to chain 1 and place 1 half double crochet on top of this first half double crochet here, chain 1, and place another half double crochet on top of the next half double crochet, chain 1, and place the next one on top of the next half double crochet. So you're going to continue that way, placing one half double crochet on top of the next half double crochets and chaining one in between. So you'll do that way for the next this row that you are working right now and the third one. Okay, so if you want to have two different colors for the ruffles, let's say the first ruffle is this dark green, the other one is this light green, like the way I'm doing mine. So I'm going to work with the dark green for 3 rows, so 1, 2, and the third one, and then I'm going to switch to this color and then do the last row, the same process. Okay, so continue that way until the 4th row, then we'll stop there and then we'll start working on the ruffles. Okay, I'm just going to join it with a slip stitch. Okay, and don't cut the last yarn because you are going to use it to make the ruffles here. Okay, so you are going to change the hook size. So I'm going to use a 4.5 for the ruffles. So just go ahead and continue. Into the first stitch, make a slip stitch. Now into the chain 1 space, you're going to make a slip stitch and chain 2. Okay, now you're going to make 2 double crochets into the first chain 1 space. Go into the next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochets in there. 2, 3. Go ahead into the next chain 1 space and make 3 double crochets as well. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to continue placing 3 double crochets in each chain 1 space all round, then we'll meet here. Okay, I'm at the end of the row, so I'm just going to slip stitch that way. I'm going to chain 2, and in each stitch you are going to place 2 double crochets. Okay, in each stitch place 2 double crochets, but if you want it to be with too many ruffles, you're going to place, let's say, 3 or 4, but mine I'm just going to do 2. I don't want it to be too ruffleish. So go ahead and place 2 double crochets in every stitch all round, and I'll meet you at the end. Then we're going to start to work on the ones for this dark color. Okay, so you're just going to join the row to the first stitch here. You're going to slip stitch and cut your yarn. So we are done with this color. Now let's do the dark color. So you're just going to attach your yarn at any point, and you're going to work on this first row. Okay, these chain 1 spaces, the first one. Insert your hook into the first chain 1 spaces here. You're going to attach your yarn, and remember you are working on the right side of the work. Chain 3, and into that first chain 1 space you're going to insert your hook and make 2 double crochets in there. Okay, so that's how it looks like. Now go to the next, this one, and you're going to make 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, go ahead to the next one and make 3 double crochets. So that is how you're going to make this row. So go ahead and place 3 double crochets in each space, in each of these spaces, all round. Okay, and I'll meet you at this point. So you're just going to join the row with a slip stitch. Now you're going to chain 2, and in every stitch you're going to place 2 double crochets all round, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, we are done with the ruffles. That is how they look like. Okay, so now let's work on the edging of the upper part of the dress. And remember, you are going to work on the right side of the work. So let us start from the back. So you're going to start from this point. Okay, from this point we come this way, go this way, and then go round. Okay, until we meet back here. Attach your yarn on this corner, not this first row. Okay, on this corner, and you're going to use the color of the yarn that matches this color. Okay, so I'm going to use the dark green color. I'm just going to join it. Go ahead and chain 1, and into the same stitch make a single crochet. Make a single crochet. Okay, after that you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip this double crochet space, and in between the 2 rows, this one and this one, you're going to insert your hook in between them. Okay, and make a single crochet. Now go to the next double crochet space, this one, and make a single crochet. Next you're going to place in between the 2 rows, single crochet. Next into the double crochet space. Next in between the 2 rows. So you're going to do you're going to place a loop in one row, then skip 2 rows, the third one place another loop. So now we are on the third one. Okay, this one, skip these 2. On the third one you're going to chain 3, and now you're going to skip the double crochet space, and in between the 2 you're going to place a single crochet. Okay, next you're going to go into the double crochet space and make a single crochet. Next in between the 2, a single crochet. Next into the double crochet space. Next in between the 2. Now we have 1, 2, we are on the third one, so you're going to chain 3, and you're going to skip the double crochet space, and in between the 2 you're going to do a single crochet. Next into the double crochet space. Next in between, into the double crochet space in between. 1, 2, yes, we are on the third one, so you're going to chain 3 and skip the double crochet space, and in between you're going to do a single crochet. Okay, so now we are left with 1 row, so you're going to leave this row. Okay, chain 1, and we're going to work on this other side. So you're going to, so this is the first stitch, we go to the second one. Okay, skip the first stitch, go to the second one and place your single crochet. Okay, now chain 2 and skip 2 stitches into the third one, place a single crochet. Okay, chain 2, skip 2 into the third one, a single crochet. Chain 2, skip 2, the third one, a single crochet. So chain 2, so continue that way till you reach here. So I've reached the end, so you should be having even number of spaces on this side. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the last one, which will be 8. So I have even number. So I'll just go ahead and chain 1 because I have 1 left. So we are going to leave that. You're not going to work on that. So just chain 1. So you're going to skip the first row, and into this middle space between the 2 rows, you're going to do a single crochet. Okay, now you're going to chain 3 and skip the double crochet space. In between the 2, place a single crochet. Go to the next double crochet space and make a single crochet. Now in between the 2, next double crochet space, next in between the 2, so that is 1, 2. Now you're going to chain 3 and you're going to skip this double crochet space. Now in between the 2, place a half double crochet. Now let's go to the next double crochet space. Next is in between the 2, next is the double crochet space, next is in between the 2, so 1, 2. Now you're going to chain 3 and skip this double crochet space. In between the 2, make a single crochet. Into the double crochet space, a single crochet. Next in between the 2, next a double crochet space, next in between the 2. So you have 1, 2. Now you're on the last one, so you're going to chain 3, and on top of the double and on this corner you're going to place 1 single crochet. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 loops plus the ones we did down here. So now let's just continue with the single crochets. Just go ahead and place 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, when you get to these points where we did the double crochets, you're going to place 2 single crochets in each double crochet space. Okay, so 2 single crochets in each double crochet space. So go ahead and do that all round. When you get to this point, you're just going to place 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so when you get to this other part, just do the 2 single crochets in each double crochet space, and then I'll meet you at the end. So go ahead and do that, then I'll meet you after you're done with that. Then we'll do the straps. You're going to join your work with a slip stitch, and then you cut off the yarn. Now let's work on the straps. Okay, so you're going to work on the straps. So just pick 1 corner. You're going to do 2 straps here and here. Okay, on this point and on this point. So just pick a corner here, and you're going to take your yarn. For our straps, you're going to triple the strand. Okay, because we want a bit thicker straps. Just triple the yarn, and let's begin. So just attach, and you're going to make 180 chains. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Continue up to 180. I've finished my 180 chains. So go ahead and make another one on this side. Okay, go ahead and remove the loose yarn ends. And if you find these straps to be too long, you can reduce the amount of chains that you made. So that's it, guys. That's how our work looks like. So please subscribe if you've not subscribed, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on my next video. Thank you.